Give me the more. Oh fuck, I'm broke. A second stream? It's because it's the weekend. I don't got shit to do. I just wanted to take a break so I could eat. This one. Rippy Sakura, Rippy. And I still think Yai will be strong. If we're being honest, like, Avin was glazed as the strongest sustain in the game for basically a year straight. Anoxa is still a top tier Ampho DPS because of Cyrene. Like, I don't think Yai will be bad by any means. She's still going to have some of the best pull value, probably. But it won't be, as astronomical as it probably would have been before, being the main push. Unfortunate, just is what it is. Silverwolf SP stole her place. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hello, Uni. Uh... Will Sparksy run first half? No, Sparksy's the second half. BP resets in 2 days. TOA resets in a day. Wait, what's in the store? Oh, you added another bundle? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. I needed that. Oh, yeah, this too, for sure. 20 bucks? What do you give me? 13 pulls. Huge. I wanted to vent a bit. I'm sorry. It's fine, Uni. It's fine.
Can you keep up?
But yes, it's like a real thing. Why are we owing? Because of the video I recently made.
Onward.
Surprisingly, I haven't lost subs somehow. I mean, I guess my community already knows I'm a lolly in Shotokan at this point, but I'm just fucking sick of it, man. I'm so sick of it at this point. Like, there's no way this is still a discussion people have in 26.
Let's not linger. Your life. Mine to take.
It's a me.
My move is the way.
Listen up.
Lolly Maru. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. At this point, people just put whatever Maru for me. I'm the everything Maru at this point. Someone said check his bookmarks. I instantly went to Twitter to check my bookmarks, and it was Jinx from Arcane and Fuda Stell and Fuda Bell. Oh, my fucking goodness, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm a gooner. I can't even hide it, bro. I'm a fucking gooner. There's no point in even. Whatever, Maru, yeah. That's peak. Mid ass bookmarks. Don't leak your notepad. Because of the Lakari shit. Actually, what's on my notepad? Note. Alright, I'll show you guys my notepad real quick. You guys ready? So this is me calculating from the new WUWA event. That long-term one with the polls. This was me calculating how much I had on my Kiyuan account. We got Cassie. This was when I was theorizing a way to split my Cassie and Evernight team from my main Cassie account. I wrote all this down for one of my videos when Cyrene came out. And this is Cyrene's ult. So there's the notepad, boys. What y'all think? Am I doomed? Y'all use notepad? No, those things are really old, Uni. I use it like incredibly occasionally. I usually just use my phone or iPad for most shit. Kid analysis? Yeah, you're canceled. Canceled for being broke on polls? Chill, chill. Free Sparkle saved me.
Let's not linger.
What's going on? I made probably a video on one of the most controversial topics in the gacha space. But it doesn't seem to be doing the worst, so I guess like a lot of people probably agree with me, which is nice. Oh shit.
Back to the sunlight.
Did you just go through the ground? You play Bleach Brave Souls? Nah, I just play Soul Resonance. I've never played Brave Souls before. Cancelled for noob gameplay? I mean, on WUWA, yeah, for sure. WUWA's like the game I really don't try in. I'm probably better at doing rotations on Bleach Soul Resonance than I am on WUWA, which is like crazy to say, but it's because Soul Resonance has a training room. So sometimes, especially since it's convenient on mobile, and I play Claw, like I just go out of my way to try that shit. The optimal rotation for Geen. You're still probably better at WUWA than most. I mean, yeah, if you look at the real average player in these games, oh, for sure. Like, they probably don't even read or know what half the characters really do. I cannot clear WeWa this time. Is it me or did it get any harder? This WeWa reset has about 22% HP inflation as compared to the previous reset. Depends why you play gacha games. I don't think it matters why someone plays gacha games. I mean, in the first place, I feel like a majority of people play gachas like for the characters and I okay, am I wrong in thinking this? At least 70% of ZZZ players play the game actively or like got into the game because of the Gooner game allegations and like the character animations and shit. What y'all think about that? I think most people get into gachas because they find characters either cool, gameplay fun, or characters hot. Gameplay fun, I feel like in gachas is like the least though. Like you can have some of the most spectacular gameplay in a gacha and you'll still be like I mean this is kind of woo no? Like Wua has some of the most fun gameplay, and it's the biggest reason why I probably play it in terms of combat. But like, it is way less popular than some of the other Hoyo games. Oh yeah, Jane Doe. Oh, I forgot, bro. That's when like the Gooner game allegations were going insane. Like Jane Doe's trailer dropped. Yeah, that is true, Uni. So like I don't really care the reasons why someone gets into a gacha game. Like everybody has their own reasons. I've said it before, my priorities in a gacha game, especially as I've become older, are kind of boring. But it's like I really like animations, I really like character design, and I also like convenience. This is something I used to think was stupid. In fact, I'll be open about it. I fucking hated older people when I was a kid and I had all the free time to play video games because they'd be so fucking lazy. They'd be like, oh, I don't want to learn this. There's no way I can learn this. And I'd learn it within a fucking few hours of actually playing the game. I'm like, are you serious, dude? Put in some fucking effort, right? But now that I'm older, I am that exact same person I used to hate. Like, I am a lazy son of a bitch who doesn't want to put effort into anything and loves convenience. So, I started Woo because of a friend. Oh, really? That's why you play HSR? Yep. I've been open about this. I recently made a video. I think it was titled Why I'll Never Quit HSR. Now, this isn't technically true, right? What I instantly corrected myself and said, this is the gacha I'm least likely to quit. It is because of how convenient HSR is. It is so convenient and sunk cost fallacy, but in a bit of a different way, right? Because I've been in the HSR space for so long, I'm naturally decently knowledgeable on how to play characters and how kits work, and so clearing endgame isn't an issue for me. So the entire power creep, the HP inflation, I hate the new shield character being way better than the older characters. 99% of the time, said shield character is one of my favorite characters in the game, right? So I'm basically completely unaffected by a majority of the things that others may find negative. Oh yeah, ZZZ has had Ellen. Like Ellen, literally right off the bat, she is probably still today like the mascot of ZZZ. I'd say her and Miyabi. But I think most people probably know Ellen more than they know ZZZ, and no one really cares about Ellen, right? Um, People are kind of selective. They care more the shorter the character is, and as well as personality types. So that's what plays a role in how much people usually care about something as compared to just the age sometimes. So that's why people are like, Ellen, so it is whatever. But then they fucking lose their minds over the Angels of Delusion. It's kind of how it goes. Yes, there's Corin, there's Piper, there's Lucy. Yes, there's already a ton of cases in ZZZ. I know. But we Lucy's so fine. I've always said I like Lucy. Lucy's always been like my top 5 for ZZZ characters I really like. And it's like I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously people have preferences. Like I'm not gonna tell people, "Yo, like Lolicon, like it," right? Like like I'm obviously not gonna be like that, dude. If you don't like that, then hey, I mean that's completely normal. In fact, that's more common than people liking lollies. I feel like there's a reason, lollies usually sell less as compared to like let's say a Ye Shun Guang, right? A Cartethia, a Prolo. Like lollies don't usually sell as much in these games, right? Even ZZZ, who has probably one of the most common audiences of lolicons, I still feel like the lollies don't really outsell um, a lot of like main push characters, right? So they aren't popular for one, but like I'm not trying to force anyone to like lollies. It's just like don't call people predators and pedophiles on the low, like as backhanded as possible because it's so bad, man. Like what are you doing? Like I understand people got an agenda to push, but it's like insane to me, bro.
Let's not linger.
Can I find like oh wait, do I have enough for a poll? Do I have an achievement? Oh wait, I got the 9 Lunite. Oh my god. Okay, how much pity am I at? Wait. 62. We move on. This poll is it, trust? I'm never trusting you ever again, Uni.
Let's not linger.
No, exactly, rate leader. And it's not like I'm nitpicking, right? I'm not nitpicking either. Because here's the thing. Like, when this doesn't make sense to me. When it comes to real predators, right? Like, you guys have probably seen, I feel like everybody in the world has seen this shit. Epstein, right? Like, the shit that has been leaked that this guy has done is, it's egregious. It's absolutely horrendous. Yet, 90% of the time, when I see anything Epstein related on social media, these same people who will say, lolicons are this and that, will make memes joking about Epstein and all this shit that he's done. So the real predator gets memed at, and nobody takes his deeds, serious shit, horrendous shit he's done in real life seriously. But they will go to war. They will die on the hill. That if they catch you, thirsting over a lolly in one of these games, oh, That's across the bar. That's across the line, buddy. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? What is going on, man?
Let's not.
It's not even just Twitter. It's literally all social media, even TikTok. Like TikTok does this shit a ton as well. It's like, why are people making jokes about this? I've been asking this to myself ever since like the files have been like getting consistently released. I see 90% of shit is just jokes about it. Like, what is there to joke about? No, I know True Fox. I already said that in my video. What's good? Wait. Why'd my brain just turn off? Who said that? Yo, Gabby, what's good? Nothing much, Shark. Just doing my thing. Hope you're having a good day. They're farming views? I mean, I guess, dude. It's like, it's just pathetic, man. It's like I said in my video. If you genuinely think that, like, Hoyo is this and that, and, like, all the devs are, like, this, like, these predators on the low, like, why do you play their games? Why are you a CC for it? I've taken this exact stance with almost everything in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to music, so maybe it would have been way harder for me if I did listen to music, right? Because I know a lot of people who are really into music. Like, they have a hard time. Like, let's say Kanye, right? I don't think Kanye has ever been outed as a predator, but he's done a bunch of wild shit. But people still obviously like listening to Kanye music. I don't listen to music, so I don't have this issue. Like, I don't think there's anything at all I consume, like media, anime, or whatever, where it's like the person is 100% a predator and I support the work that they're doing, right? Like, that just isn't a thing I do. Maybe a mangaka? Maybe. I don't even read that many mainstream manga, though. The Demon Slayer one got arrested for tax evasion. I can't think of anyone else.
Let's not linger.
People were calling Jing Yuan's VA a predator because he's married to Triby's. Yo. Oh my god, you aren't lying. I just remembered it. Oh, he isn't lying. I remember that shit actually. Rurouni Kenshin, never read it. That was Apothecary Diaries, really? I thought it was always also DS. Guess not. You watch Kenshin? No. Oh yeah, 100% Pocky.
Let's not linger.
I just think it's a terrible and incredibly unhealthy mindset to have. Because, like, they just take it to the extreme and they don't want to listen, right? I think this is what's so dangerous, which is what I've seen among a lot of people who share the same, like, you know, sentiment, the same mindset. Like, let's say Kekvin. They don't even, like, care at all to listen to common sense or another argument. In their head, they instantly shut it down and they just don't care and keep trying to push their agenda. It's like they don't even want to listen, bro. There's no point. That's what makes it so goddamn dangerous. I hope people going nuts over this don't watch any anime with fan service. Well, you know they do. And it's like, once again, the same thing applies, right? Like, you have Nell from Bleach, you have Orihime from Bleach, and you have Ruka from Bleach, right? In Naruto, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's in the early parts. There's some fan service as well. One Piece, you have like Rebecca. Uh, is there any other character? I don't think so. I think Rebecca's really. Oh, Bonnie. So you have Rebecca and Bonnie in One Piece. Well, that one's pretty egregious because of the Blackbeard panel. Well, obviously you have like a bunch of romance anime. You have like Shikamori. You have Marine from My Dress Up Darling. I mean, like, dude, it's harder for me to think of an anime that doesn't have fan service for what is canonically a minor. It's harder for me to think of one that doesn't have it than one. Like, bro. Yeah, Nagatoro, Monogatari. It's everything, bro. It's literally everything. There might be a few, maybe, but yeah, Fairy Tail. Yeah, that's a big one. Fairy Tail was one of the first animes I got into. Hey, I know people hate on it for the power of friendship, but you know, back then I thought it was some heat, bro. I thought Fairy Tail was some heat. Because people don't see Sparkle as lolly kitty. Like, people get lolly so mixed up, and they think lolly only applies to like the really really short characters, right? So like, oh, it's only Tribby, it's only Clara, it's only, you know, those types of characters. They may even say Yun Li and not even realize that Sparkle has the exact same model as Yun Li, and so does Saridra, right? And let's be honest, is Sparkle mature? Does Sparkle act like a mature adult at all? Okay, be honest with yourselves. Fuck no, bro. Right? So Sparkle does fit the lolly body type. Not at all is a mature person, but it's one of his favorite characters that he likes the most. It's like, how can you say this, bro? She doesn't act like a child. 99% of lollies don't even act like children. 99%. Like, this entire argument goes to shit when one of the main arguments against lolicons is, oh, but she's a mature 1,000-year-old dragon. Even Freerin. I saw a tweet literally a week ago with 100,000 likes accusing people who are attracted to Freerin as being predators. It's getting worse. Freerin, are we serious?
Let's not linger.
I can't believe Himmel is a predator. Oh my goodness. Oh, I found another gold one.
Behold display. Onward.
I think that's just excuses. I feel like the people who try to cope about Sparkle not being a lolly have to go through more excuses. And in the first place, most lolicons don't even use excuses. Their so-called excuse is something completely correct, which is that the character isn't real, doesn't fucking look like human. If you translated an anime character to human, they genuinely look like an abomination. Anime characters obviously don't act human. I mean, there's so many videos on social media at this point of how cringe humans would look like if they did. Like, it just doesn't. Oh my god, bro. I'm getting carried away on this one, bro. I'm getting rage baited. Has to be. The true rage bait. People often forget different cultures exist. What you find attractive, other people find disgusting. For me, I hate Jade type characters. Specifically, if they say, "Mommy, yes, mommy, have some dignity." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've talked about this before, too. Like, mommy characters are probably some of my least favorite. But this isn't to say I don't like I hate all of them. There's a lot of them I do like. But I don't say, like, the mommy shit at all. It's actually crazy I found someone who thinks the same way as me in my chat. I remember talking about this, like, I think a few months back, and my chat thought I was crazy. Because, like, for example, I don't really like Kafka. I just don't. I don't like Kafka. I don't like Swan. I like Heisland's more than both of them. But also, like, I'm not a huge fan of Heisland's either. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Yellow. Oh yeah, Spartan. I remember posting on one of my community posts, like I think it was like a thirst post for Miku, and someone in my comments was like, "Ugh, I hate it when Vocaloid reaches you disgusting fans." Ugh. Like I was like, okay, my bad, bro, my bad. I didn't know it was that deep for you, bro. I love Ameth. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people love Ameth. They don't apply the same standards to Shota characters? They don't. Because it's a double standard. Why do you think, man? Like, for example, NTE recently did a drip market for a Shota character. You want to know how much controversy there was around that? Nada. It didn't fucking exist. Okay? People don't give a there's a huge double standard when it comes to Shota characters and lolly characters. People are like fully aware of this for a long time now. People love Venti? Oh, 100%. But by Shota, I mean, like, more so, like, for example, Lloyd from the Seventh Prince. Like, even if they're like that, people still usually won't have that much controversy over it. Like, keep in mind, there was zero controversy over Misha in HSR. And literally, Misha is just incredibly fucking clumsy. Like, you know the common anime trope of, like, a girl who's incredibly clumsy? Is that zero controversy. If they add a lolly who had the exact same animations as Misha, fucking, oh my god, kill HSR, bro. Kill Hoyoverse. They're going to the fucking dumps. This also isn't like, this isn't something I've openly talked about, but because I've now made this video and I'm like, you know, making it like a topic on this channel that's more free. The reason I've never collabed with any other gacha creator is because I purposely didn't want to in case I got them in drama because of the fact that I don't care about Lolly Show. This is the entire reason I've avoided from making collabs with any gacha CC. I don't want people to think I'm like close to them, because if they find out that they're close to someone who is like fine with Lolly Show, then that CC gets hate. So like Rin, a bunch of other CCs I've purposely stayed away for their sake. Because this shit is just way too controversial of a topic, man. Like, some people will go as far as, like, to dox people, fucking hack their shit, if you fucking give an honest opinion on all this. Like, the lengths people go to is absolutely insane. Was it the first Genshin banner Klee? I don't know. I didn't play Genshin when it first came out. I played Genshin in, like, I think when Inazuma was around. I'm surprised you got into it, not worth the risk. What, making a video on it? It's like, I'm just tired of seeing the discussion, bro. Like, dead ass. People need to understand the seriousness of accusing people of being predators. Like, people don't take this seriously anymore, bro. Like, dead ass. You call someone a pedo or a predator, like, that's something you see every 2 scrolls on Twitter or on any Lollicon's post. It's losing its actual meaning, which is so bad. Like, people aren't taking real predators as seriously anymore. Jenna's still getting shade for having Roshia S6. It's sad and funny at this point. Yeah. Rexlint literally made like 1 or 2 posts with the 2 emojis. The crying face thing for Yohu when she released. And people still fucking talk about that. Like, he did one post, bro. And people still fucking accuse him of being like a predator and shit for that. Because of Yohu. Wait, I can jump with click? Oh. But yeah, it should be made clear as well, because it's like, there's no point in hiding it. Like, I don't even try to hide it from all my community posts. Like, I like certain lollies and I like certain shotas. I like everything. Almost everything. My main... Okay. This is getting into, like, personal shit, but, like, I don't even mainly goon to lolly or shota, obviously. The majority of shit I goon to is, like, for example, Ceridra, Ellen, Evelyn. That's one that I commonly find. Like, I'm not even, like, a big lolicon, right? Like, oh my god, I love lolicons, everything else is shit. Like, I'm not one of those people, bro. But at the same time, I'm not going to say I hate it. Sometimes I like it. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't like Zhao. Low key, my chat was roasting me like a few months back because I said I don't like Zhao. They're like, oh, you're the lolicon, bro. How do you not like Zap? Like, no, I'm good, man. I don't want to crack the Labubu. Sparkle top 3 HSR goons. I agree.
Let's not linger.
I've always had her in my top 1. Could have kept that to yourself. It's just like the reason I say this is because most people, when they hear that like someone has no problem with lolicon, they genuinely think that that's the only shit they goon to, and that they just find like any other, type of character just disgusting. Oh, mid. Actually, no. I think this is lolicon's fault, to be honest, to a certain extent. Because don't they call older characters like hags or something? Like you could literally be like 23, and they say, oh, it's a hag, expired. Like what the fuck? Like what are you saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? But like I'm not like that, bro. It's a meme. Oh, okay. If it's mostly a meme, then it makes more sense. But like if people are being dead ass, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. I don't like Sarija, but I still think she's peak. I mean, I think most people think that, yeah. Oh yeah, it's also that one Gyaru from Blue Archive was the other one I had there. I don't remember her name. She had like blonde hair, and I mean I think every Blue Archive character has a halo on their head, so that doesn't even matter. Azuna, yeah, that one. Azuna and Kareen, yeah, those are the some of the two I like the most from BA. Similar to Lene, yeah. That's why I was reminded of it. It's because I looked at Lene on my thing and I remembered. We
Your call. I'm ready.
Gotcha, didn't I?
living proof. It's not only the Hoyo games cancel Woowa. Woowa EOS. Rossi and Arknight's Enfield. Oh yeah, I thought she's supposed to be on a banner soon apparently. Or she's in like the next few banners. Seen a few clips. Yeah, because of plunder, I know. I want to type 2 emoji so badly. I mean, you can if you want to. I don't care. Like this is probably one of the few like decently sizable HSRCC like streamers chats where I just don't care, bro. Like you can like lollies, I don't care, man. I understand you people are so cautious around the rest of the community. It's fine here. If you were to rank all the big gachas, what would it be? Um, Currently, I probably have Wua at number. I think Wua's the game I've been playing the most actively for sure for a long time at this point. So it would be like Wua. I really like Wua, man. I fucking love this game. I shit on it, but that's because I love it the most, dead ass. After that, HSR, obviously, convenience, animations. Obviously, I already know a lot about the game because I've been playing it for so long. And then, I mean, it'd just be Bleach Soul Resonance for me right now. I'm not gonna lie. For the big gachas, dude, I just don't resonate with ZZZ. Every time I try to get back into the game, it just, I don't know. I can't, man. It really ain't for me. Yeah, I'd say ZZZ over Genshin for sure. Just, in terms of almost everything. Genshin just has the popularity, really. I don't like the lolly emotes and phrases personally, but I just ignore them. Yeah, fine. So many BA enjoyers have gone mask on in ZZZ and it's entertaining. Oh yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't know, bro. Like when I look at HSR's main Reddit, it's like, normal discussion, people being critical about the game. Oh, I'm worried about the future meta, the power creep, right? Genshin's, I think, is about the same. Obviously, you get the art. But my first introduction to the ZZZ Reddit, I think, was around Jufufu's patch. And I was like genuinely astonished. Like, it is. Let's just say they feel much more free in ZZZ as compared to some of these Hoyo games for sure. Like, that is definitely the greatest way I can put it. I don't really ever go to the ZZZ Reddit, but hey, Fufu is the epitome of mid. It's because dial in, dialed in, and power crept everybody out of their fucking teams. I think most people are trolling hard when typing those emotes. Oh yeah, like people on my channel, 99% of the time when they type those emotes are dead ass just trolling. Of course, there's a lot of people who do it seriously. I mean, I don't care, but they do it to troll me. Like I remember one time on a live stream, like a few weeks or a months back, like someone dead ass left a comment on my live stream, Gabi Maru needs correction. Like, what are you saying, dude? Hello? That is bestiality. Okay, I am a copy bar. uh, I'm just kidding.
Let's not linger.
The entire Yunqui Summit bum gang are mid to me, especially Yi Xuan. Thank you. Oh my, thank you, Uni. I thought I was the only one. I genuinely don't like. I don't really care for Yi Xuan, bro. Oh, okay, guys. Okay, chill. Capybara needs sleep. Not really. It's like it's 6 p.m. It's also Saturday, so chilling, chilling. That's why you guys got a second stream so early. I just like went to eat,
Not linger.
did some shit, came back. I was like, why not? No, I haven't, Senko. I don't really watch Gacha CCs all that much. My main page content on YouTube. Let me actually see what it is. So my main page content is HSR Zero Cycles, JJK Modulo, and Goon videos from Sino. That's basically my YouTube page. Gooning Maru. Gooning is universal. Is that JJK spinoff good? It is exceptional. It is fucking amazing. Genuinely. I had like zero faith in JJK Modulo because it's like very often do authors fuck up a spin-off because most of the time they just do it to milk the series a little more. But Modulo is special, man. I absolutely love it. Oh, thanks for the one, Jess. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. Love you. Wait, how do I exit this? There we go. People were scared because of Boruto. I'm gonna be honest. It's a pretty heated take. I think Boruto is okay. I think Boruto is okay. It gets a lot overhated because people watch the anime instead of the manga, which is like a grave mistake. The anime is so much worse than the manga, but it's understandable why the people see the hate, right? You know, anime, new MC is the sun. Like, it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, JJK, the reason why people are able to transition into Modulo so much easier as compared to maybe some other series where they pick up the focus on, you know, maybe their kids and that's the future plot line, is that in JJK, the MC doesn't even feel like the MC, right? Like, for example, Gojo. Gojo and Sukuna are such insanely huge highlights in JJK that people can't really get over their presence and absolutely love it for that. And then in Modulo, it's the same. Technically, Yuji isn't the main character anymore in Modulo, but people, I mean, he's basically the Gojo of the verse now, right? So people fucking love that shit. A character people used to connect to is still super important, still like the epitome of the universe, instead of kind of being sidelined for main character progression. Oh, thank you for the two, Mandible. You see the Hex Juice doc on Tech? M-Tash was right? No, I haven't. I don't know what's going on. I think I made a video back when that drama happened. I did say that I agreed with M-Tash, and back then that was one of the most controversial things you could possibly do. I think that's the only time I deleted a video. But I made like a video at the beginning of my channel on that entire drama, and that gave me like 300 subs instantly because people agreed with me. When it was like the M-Tash, Tectone, Hex Juice drama and shit. Most people on here, even if they are like semi-OGs, wouldn't know that unless they're from like the very, very beginning, which is probably no one in this chat. But I don't want to get into this entire Tectone thing because I won't pretend like I understand absolutely everything that's going on, and it's better for a more definitive answer. But I will say, like, right now, my mind is for sure, you know, it ain't looking good for Tectone, bro. It just ain't. There's no other way to put it. Power Cup Sukuna so hard? Yeah. Yo, guys, listen. I love donations. I'm not going to pretend I don't, but I'd like to remind people, you know, you don't need to send me money. I love you all no matter what. Love you guys just sitting here. There's a reason the live stream isn't monetized, right? There's no ads. Fucking love having y'all here for some discussions. Thank you for the 5 Serif. Thanks, I'll give it a try. Yep, give it a shot, dude. It is amazing so far. Absolutely amazing. I remember the drama when you regretted pulling Sparkle. Now you don't deserve to get her in 4.0. Hey, she's free. She's free, chill. Listen, was I ever wrong about Sparkle? If we don't include the buffs, was I wrong? No. Okay, chillax. Chillax, guys. There were no Nova Flares back then. I'm definitely OG. I just happen to remember how everyone was kicking M-Tash back in. The only normal one in all the dramas. Oh, yeah, I know. Because I used to actively watch M-Tash a little bit. Like, I started going to M-Tash more once I started moving away from Tectone. Not because of, like, oh, M-Tash is always talking badly about Tectone. Because I think at the time, the stream that started this all was, like, him giving ZZZ a shot. And he was, like, playing ZZZ and trying it. And then he just randomly brought that up because he said he was like really tired of kind of like Tectone being weird. But he got so much hate back then, so much hate because like the way people see Tectone now and back then are completely different. You need to keep in mind Tectone was still riding like his Genshin HSR high of, you know, being for the player back then, and there really wasn't almost any real criticism against the guy for a long time. Like it was only minor stuff, like small arguments on stream and shit. So he had a way better picture. I was introduced to Wua through MTash. Really? Did MTash make a video on Wua? But I stopped watching MTash because like he just moved away from Gacha. So it's like I think he started playing Path of Exile. Oh, Hollow Sage with the 2. Shut up and take my money. Listen, I'll take it, but you guys are so generous. Thank you so much. But just remember, you really don't have to do this shit. In this economy, man, in this economy. Did you pull more Nigh? No. I'm at 63 pity. I think 63, 64. Phenon Nova Flare 4.2? Sure, man, sure.
Let's not linger.
You're close, may as well pull for her. I mean, I don't have any pulls though. That's the problem. Ever since I spent a copious amount of money buying Phenon, I started becoming much more accustomed to spending money across all my gachas. And I've now gotten to the point where I'm back to at max purchasing monthly pass on some of my accounts. So, the only game where I will be actively buying Battle Pass from is Bleach Soul Resonance. I need to cut down the spending and make sure I don't, you know, get ahead of myself. Because I spent $150. No, I spent $200 on my Evernight account, my Cassie account, to get E2 EV. I started buying battle passes and monthly passes like crazy. Obviously I'd spent hundreds of dollars on my Phenon account. What else? Well, this account I've already bought in BP and monthly I think like 4 or 5 times. And this account isn't that old. Bleach Soul Resonance, I dropped like $80 to $90 on it on launch. Like there's a lot of shit. Spendin' Wooa. Hale's spending vent. What's up, Axe? The problem is, Axe, I was gonna spend. I was telling my stream this a while back. It was what was it? if SK, if they put SK on like the $50 tier, I might do it. In fact, I'm gonna be honest. You know, the demons inside me, the demons talking to me. If they put it at the $100 mark, I might have folded. Okay, listen, I might have folded, but 150, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I am not putting fucking 150 into it. That shit is insane. Because, like, I already have SK. The only value I get out of it is S2. And, like, S2 is good, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, 150, man? 150? You still playing Werewolves Me? I feel like everyone stopped talking about it. I'm like so focused on gachas right now. No, I'm not playing Werewolves Me. I haven't played Werewolves Me for a few weeks. But that is a good thing. Like, please keep this in mind. Werewolves Meet not being like these normal gachas that try to hit you with the FOMO of logging in daily is a good thing. Because, like, I'll always consistently come back to Werewolves Meet, even if I don't play it every day consistently. Which is what I love. That's what I want, right? It's one of the things I really hate about these gachas with dailies and weeklies and, you know, whatever. Well, I did try to get into Where Winds Meet. Oh, what a voice crack. I did try to get into Where Winds Meet PvP, but I'm not gonna lie, the lag, depending on the server, the lag would be incredibly bad, and it was just too one-sided for one party. So I kind of gave up on doing PvP on it. Did you see the Fortnite collab? I did, Axe. I recently bought Miku and I bought Ichigo from the collab. I don't know if I'd get Blade or Kafka, but I might just because I think it'd make a funny video. There's no way I'd make the money back, but I think it'd be a really, really funny video if I did like me clipping a bunch of people with Kafka and Blade. Hello, Martin. Do you get the Miku emotes? No, I only bought the winter Miku skin. That was it. How do you feel about Sylvie becoming the main push DPS? I mean, it's whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more biased towards Yai for sure. I was really looking forward to Yai being like the main push, but I think Yai will still be strong anyways. It's just that I'm not pulling Silverwolf on any of my accounts. It's just not worth it. So my Cassie account has been dedicated towards Yai for like fucking forever at this point. I'm not backing down on that. Um, but then my Anoxa account, because it's getting Ceredra and Cyrene, I mean, I can't afford it to go into the Elation meta right now. So my Anoxa account is going for Himiko, because she should be 4.4. So neither of my accounts are going for Silverwolf. It's kind of like, eh. You know what I'm saying? Why is your titled name Uh-Oh? Because of my recent video. Why else? I've seen Yai mains freaking out. It's annoying. Yeah, she'll still likely be very strong. I mean, if she isn't a DPS, maybe I do get Sylvie. Who knows? Right? Maybe I do get Sylvie. But so long as Yai's a DPS, I don't see myself really changing at all. Angels of Delusion situation is crazy. Oh, for sure, Axe, for sure. What if Yai is a support for Silverwolf? Um, what if Yai's a support for Silver Wolf? I mean, didn't I just answer that? That I'd probably pull Sylvie and then use Yai? My Cassie account can afford it.
Let's not linger.
I think Yai will be a DPS though. Could be wrong, but I'd like to think so. But yeah, the situation is pretty crazy. It's gone like past fucking healthy conversations and devolved into something really bad. I should have seen it coming at one point with the characters ZZZ makes and the community being mostly lolicon. Well, I won't say mostly, but probably the game with the most lolicons. This shit was obviously gonna have it happen at some point. It was just a ticking time bomb. When are the drips from HSR gonna release? Don't know. Maybe when the patch drops? Yeah, he's a rabbit, I think. Your vid ain't that bad. You had good points. Yeah, but people who are really against lolicons just don't care, dude. Like that's just how it goes. They just don't care. Like I already instantly got comments being like Diddy Maru. Like GG's, man. I thought Sakura was a fox. Was she? I don't know. Her ears are kind of peculiar for a fox. So I just assumed she was a rabbit. She's a fox? Oh. No, I know Miko in Genshin is a fox. Sakura was a fox? What? What type of fox has those ears, bro? I mean, whatever. You know what? There's no point for me asking for logical sense at all in HSR, okay? Let me just move on, man. Drip is supposed to be February 3rd? It's probably just going to be La Mancha. Like, that's my guess. I think it might be a one-person patch and it's La Mancha. Which, if that's the case, yes! I'm not gonna lie, HSR has been on their grind. Okay, maybe this is technically the opposite. But they've been really putting out a lot of patches with only one new limited character, which I actually really fuck with. Because they do not decrease the pull count. Cyrene, one character. Dahlia, one new limited character. 4.1, one new limited character. Like, that's nice, man. That's nice. Is it about your vid talking about the Angels of Delusion? Yeah. Yeah, Cyrene's patch had like 120 pulls. Or near it. Which is the same as we get on like anniversaries and new planets. It's because of that unexpected 10 pull that they give. Leakers didn't even know they'd give us that extra 10 pull. So it went from like 110 to 120. What's your theories on what Yai's kit? I mean, my assumption is kind of simple. I think like Yai is staying as a main DPS. I don't know if she's part of Mono Elation, Like, I don't know if they'll change her kit to make that work, but I think it's more likely she's maybe like a Sparksy situation, you know? Has her own main DPS, maybe buffs an older character, works like that. Is it a good idea to pull Saridra if you have all three characters that she's supposed to support? Fate, Archer, and Anoxa? Yeah, probably. I mean, you're stretching supports between all those characters. Thank you for the two, Shadow Beast. You didn't even say anything. But thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Blad. The problem is, like, DNA did the right thing. They did the right move with the gacha. I don't think anyone can disagree, but the game was just undercooked. There's no other way you can put it. DNA was just released very undercooked. Gotta wait for Silver Palace next and see what they cook with that. Yeah, Silver Palace is the one I'm the most hyped for right now. Is it weird I don't feel the Ameth hype? I might pull her, but I haven't been sold by design or gameplay. Ameth hype. Well, I will say, I feel like Ameth for sure isn't as popular as Cart. Like, if you're using Cart as the benchmark, I just don't think Ameth is anywhere near as popular right now. Maybe that'll change in the future. Obviously, she gets her own patch. I mean, Wua main story at this point is just companion stories put together. But yeah, Ameth hype isn't really that high. I don't think Amy will beat Cart. I don't think anyone does. If Amy beats Cart in terms of like sales, you can easily just say it's the spending event. Like dead ass. But low key, I'm going to go out of my way to say it. I don't think she's going to outsell Cart even with this spending event. I think Cart is that much popular. Or that much more popular. Amy would have needed to show up in 3.0 to have a chance. We know basically nothing about her. Yeah, exactly, Axe. Like, I've seen more hype for Luke, but not because of, like, his designer. It's just because he's a dude. He's the first male main DPS in Zhang Liao. So that's why Luke has that a lot of hype. It's like the 1 or 2 yearly males in Wuwa. Ameth hype is really the only thing I've seen are her animations. When Jeff Keighley posted the animations for Ameth, like CCs were making videos on it. I mean, there's no point in trying to say they're mid. They're obviously good, really good, right? But yeah, I don't think she's that popular for sure. Not Cart levels for sure. This game needs to release Geshu Lin. I'm tired of waiting. Release this guy. I'm getting blue balled to the max. A lot of people are burnt out from Wua's story. Game is aging badly. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've probably seen like 10 Wuwa story hit pieces on 3.0 in like the last few days. This reminds me of when Amphorius first dropped. Like current 3.0 Wuwa story and like how many people are jumping on to slander it. reminds me the same as Amphorius. Those were the days, bro, when Amphorius was first releasing. It's the same moment in the life cycle. People are getting bored. Oh yeah, for sure. Guess how Ampho went though? Well, yeah, Ampho went well, but that's because like they genuinely listened. Like they started actually listening to the feedback. Massively lowered the black screens. Added more cutscenes. They started focusing much more on like the real story and making the pacing better. Like they listened, and then people liked Ampho. People still have a lot of the early Ampho patches on some of the lowest though. As far as I'm aware, people have been complaining about Wua's story being the way it is for like a long time now, but Kuro really doesn't care. I don't think they've done anything to change it. Yeah, really true. Wua 2.0 story was very well received. When I say 2.0, okay, what I mean is 2.x, like much later on. People started realizing it and having. I mean, even Carlotta, like even Carlotta's quest has this same issue. Is the problem? It's like you are exclusively almost with one character for a large part of said version quest, and there isn't really many other people coming into action, right? Like for example, you have Cassie, you have Anoxa, you have Phanon, you have all these characters, right? And when it's their patch, it obviously, focuses on them. They get a highlight. But HSR still includes like almost the entirety of the Amphorius cast in every single patch that they made for Ampho. And the main complaint for Wu is that they don't do the same, right? Like you get a Chisa, she's a highlight, she's gone in the next patch. Aglaia, if anything, became more important as time went on. Like Aglaia on her patch when she first came out and a little after, literally she didn't have that big of a highlight, but way later on, they decide to focus on Aglaia way more all of a sudden. Like, what do you mean your big highlight is later on in the story when your banner's already gone? Calcharo's just a boogeyman. I don't even know when they're going to focus on Calcharo at this point. Yeah, really. But that's what I like about HSR a lot. It would feel a lot more boring if it was like 3.4 is only Phanon. 3.3 is only Cypher and Hyacine, right? Um, 3.0 is literally only Herda or Aggie. Like, there's still so many other things at play during the patch with the other Chrysos Air characters that makes it feel kind of fluid. I'll always say it. Wuwa has better story presentation. This is what people are always talking about, right? And as much as people may hate this comparison if they really like Wuwa, it is kind of the solo leveling of this space. Okay? The presentation, the animation, it's fucking glorious. People fucking love it. However, the story has many flaws and many issues. HSR has pretty good story. I'm not going to say it's the best in the space, right? It has pretty good story that a lot of people love, but they struggle with the presentation the most. They are like polar opposites. One has a pretty universally liked story with bad presentation. The other one has really good presentation and storytelling, but the lore itself is kind of mid. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not linger.
That doesn't mean it's bad. A lot of people take mid as bad these days. When I say mid, I don't mean bad. I just mean mid. It's not like the greatest. It's not even like spectacular for, some of these mainstream game standards. But it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's nothing. People who say there's nothing, they're probably wrong. But yeah, Phanon is my favorite Gacha character, bar none. I've talked about this so much. I love Phanon. Like, oh my god, man, what a story. They also proved me wrong. I thought HSR would never make a male main push, and if they did, he would not perform well. Phanon fucking sold incredibly well and was so well received. Absolutely love the guy. Would you love Phanon if he was a woman? You mean would I love Yao Guang? I mean, I already like Yao Guang. Like, that's basically just Phanon if he was a woman. Yeah, Adrian, exactly. Now, I will say, okay, here's the thing. I think it's easier for them to make money off like a mid woman as compared to a mid dude. Okay, like design wise, story wise, I do think that's the case. And I'm not even going to try and deny that shit. But, if they put in the effort, I think they can both be equal. Ask Zhao Q. uh, hey, Zhao Q Acheron best in slot, man. It won't.
Let's not linger.
I actually think an amazing example of this is La Mancha. I think La Mancha will probably have the lowest sales in the entirety of version 4. I'm putting my money on it right now. Oh, for sure, Everly. Not Blade. I thought people hate SP. No. Blade's design is really good. If they made Blade, and because he already has an older story with people having a connection to, he would for sure sell better than La Mancha. Blade SP. The only people who really hate SP characters are like people who don't play HSR and they use it as like a, oh, they're reusing designs thing. Or, I mean, people just don't fuck with it and I guess want always original characters. I understand it. But I do prefer the SP way of them doing things sometimes, because you get character stories that don't just instantly end after a patch or two. Like they just keep coming back over and over and over again. They go through new experiences, new adventures. Like you see that. They don't get thrown to the wayside. I really like that. Like I'm sure Himiko SP, they're probably gonna give her a master class of a story. I can already see it. Like there's been a lot of people waiting for a Himiko SP for a long time at this point. Yeah, man, exactly. Like for example, there is I'm not gonna say who the characters are, but there was already a story leak about which characters will be in play for the 4.0 quest, and it was like almost completely older characters. You know what I'm saying? Like the majority of it was very old characters we haven't seen in a long time. And that's what you love to see. No spoilers in chat though. I like having old characters do shit. Yeah, for sure. Himiko SP will revive break. Yes! Everybody get on the break Himiko agenda. It's happening. I've been waiting for SP Welt for fucking ever. At this point, I don't even know if they'll do it. But it would be really cool. I support SPs. That's why I'm excited for Yang Yang SP. I am too, Uni. Like, I genuinely look forward to Yang Yang SP probably more than any other character in Wuwa that I can think of right now. Well, Geshu Lin. Geshu Lin. But Yang Yang SP sounds like amazing to me, bro. Yang Yang SP and Scar in the same patch. We all pulling Yang Yang, man. Let's be honest. We all pulling Yang Yang. Am I the only one who doesn't think SP Himiko will be break? Yes, you're the only one on the planet. Now you have to deal with the loneliness of being different from the pack. Sorry. I don't make the rules. OG Archetypes has the best SPs though, no bias. I actually wonder what OG Archetypes looks like. I think someone told me it was like a tower defense game. Well, it's SP I can see happening if they make the Void Archives playable. Yeah, SP Welt would go crazy, man. I'd love it so much. Like, he has the perfect makings of a sleeper character who is incredibly strong, but also because of his like black hole ability, perfect for animations. Okay, yes, I love over the top, flashy animations that look absolutely sick. Standard Welt's animations are fucking outdated. We need to give him an upgrade. He deserves it. Oh, really, uni? Would SP Welt be Nihility or Erudition? I don't know. Probably Nihility. Alright, chat. I'm going to end the stream here. I think I streamed for like an hour and a half. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And